Hello! Can I be heard? That would be important. I think I've also fixed the delay, so there should be less delay this time. Yes, you can hear me. Awesome. Okay. I guess I'm gonna just get started in like a minute. Hold on. Are gonna be doing this from scratch, so that'll be interesting. Is the music volume okay? I can change it if need be. Do just let me know. That's good, you can hear. Is it? Can you hear me clearly? That's important. Awesome. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna get started by making a sort of plan. I don't usually do this, because I kinda usually just throw myself in head first. But it's probably useful, so there we go. I think we've got a menu, and we can see things. Awesome. So, this is going to be a Morph data pack. So, I think the way I'd like it to work is that whenever you kill an entity, that's whenever you unlock that morph. No PC fans this time. This is for this is for Java Edition, I think. PC. Oh, yeah, this one will be for Java Edition. Okay, so I guess I'm going to track which morphs the player has. Which morphs the player has. I can do that via like a scoreboard. Scoreboards can track like so I think it's like entity.killed or something. So I can track which entities or mobs the player has killed. Okay. Yes, it's like the Morph mod that used to be super popular. Used to be, and we're doing it now. Entity killed. So I guess something that has just come to mind is that there are some entities which have like different looks. So for example, I think the horse, like the horse entity, has different like colors. So I'm going to track that somehow. I'm going to track which color, or like what should I call that? Like which variant? I need to also track which variant of mob is being killed, where it's relevant. Yay! I'm excited because I've never figured out how to install mods. Only data packs. Mods aren't actually that bad to install. See if you use the CurseForge launcher. I've found that to be quite easy because you can just kind of. It's just a button where you can click add mods and you have like a full list, and it's just a case of clicking a button. It's actually quite easy, but data packs are also cool. Is what I do. I do not do mods. I do not have the knowledge for mods quite yet. So whenever you're a mob, so I need to have a menu, right? I'm going to need to have a menu for you to transform into the mob you'd like. So how do I get that menu up? I could have like a command. That doesn't feel very nice though. Maybe I could probably add a custom item. I don't know if I want to make this use a resource pack. I can make it optional, so I could have like an optional resource pack. So I don't know, let's say you craft something out of like a stick and dirt. Is it possible to do a menu like a chest UI pop-up? It probably would be. That's an option. I think I was gonna go with chat, but you know, I'll add it because it's a chest UI would be nice. Might be more slick. So I think like maybe even like stick and dirt. So it's something you can really easily craft. Gets you like a transforming wand. It's not gonna be called that, but let's just go with that for now. So it's some sort of transforming wand, which whenever you click it, gives you the menu, and is where you can change into different mobs, right? So I guess whenever you have changed into different mobs, I'm going to need to summon the desired mob with same ID as player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an ID system actually. So that'll go in the scoreboard, I guess. I need to have an ID system so that in multiplayer it always knows which... so in multiplayer, it always knows which mob is getting teleported to which player. So I need to summon the desired mob. Do you know what I could do? There's this thing. Hold on 1 sec. But then you'll have to add an inventory, I think, for chess UI. An inventory. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Do you have like a website with all your data packs? I kind of do. They're either all on MC Pedal or they're all on Planet Minecraft. I'm currently moving them all to GitHub to keep them all in one place, but that's not done yet. But yeah, in the description there's links to both. But there is a thing which I discovered quite recently, that if you have an area effect cloud with a mob as a passenger, right? And if you teleport the area effect cloud, it actually updates quicker. So I don't know if you have ever seen this. Have you ever been... I could probably show this. Hold on. Let's... Okay, yeah, we're good. We can see this. Oh, it's quite dark, isn't it? Time set day. I'll quickly demonstrate what I'm talking about. So I'm sure you all have probably seen this happen. So if I just like, I don't know, summon an armor stand with the tags of current mob, Dragonspine. Yo 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 yo. How are you doing? That's current mob, so that's got the tag of current mob. And if I just execute as commander at s run tp all entities tag equals, what did I call it? Current mob. To at s, and then if I turn that on, ignoring the chat, as you can see, wherever I move it has quite a big delay, which isn't ideal. That's not going to be impossible to completely eliminate that. Oh. Hello. It's not going to be possible to completely eliminate that, but what I can do to make it a bit smoother is I can have an armor stand, or not an armor stand, but whatever the mob is, riding an area effect cloud. And then if I teleport the area effect cloud, it'll actually make that lag behind a little bit less. It'll still be there, but it should be significantly less. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll show you whenever I end up getting round to coding it. But yes, back to the dock. Okay, so teleport area effect cloud with mob on top. I guess something that I do need to keep in mind is that if you are a mob and you want to become a player again, you could drop the transform item and then be stuck. So it might be worth adding some way of reverting to player without the transform wand. That's such a terrible name, but we'll come up with something. Hey, doing good. How's your day been? It has been okay, I guess. It's not been much yet. Didn't have any schoolwork. What are your shaders? Said Aaron. Complementary shaders. It's like, I think it's a version of BSL, but they're called complementary shaders. You can get it from like curseforge.com. Okay, is there anything else I need to work out here? So to summon the desired mob, I'll teleport that mob to player. Is there anything else? Nothing comes to mind. I mean, I probably will eventually add like mob abilities, so whenever you're certain mobs, like you have different health. I'm pretty sure that's possible. That could be difficult though. We'll see. You might have different health, you have like some different, I don't know, effects, I guess? I had practical submission today and not a good day. Ugh. School sucks. I mean, it doesn't. It's, it can. I think right now, like in the current state of the world, I just whacked my microphone, sorry. In the current state of the world, it is not ideal, I'll be honest, but hey-yo. So different effects. That might not even just be potion effects, by the way. That could be, I don't know, like, for example, being able to climb walls as a spider, right? Imagine transforming into a ghast and destroying your friend's base. Oh, that's a good one. I need to make ghasts shoot fireballs. 100%. And ender dragons, I guess. Imagine transforming your ghast and transforming your friend's base. That would be awful. It sucks. I went to school then half an hour late. Got sent home because I'm sick. Oh man, that's not ideal. Also, what if you're a creeper and you come near a player? I will make sure the mob has no AI, so it doesn't. The mob's basically just visual, that it doesn't actually do anything. Anything that a mob will do will be controlled by the player, by like having it coded separately. So I probably have some way to make a creeper explode, for example. Okay. Hello, Neski. I do indeed. I do indeed. I do remember you. I've got like a bit of delay between like the chats I'm seeing. It's okay though, I can still read chat and all that. Are we just good to get going? I don't think anything else comes to mind. So I basically need to have some way of tracking which mobs the player has killed. Have a menu that pops up whenever you've crafted this custom item. And then whenever you actually transform into the mob, I need to summon a mob, give it the same ID, and teleport to the player with the same ID. And then I'll have mob abilities. Okay. This isn't all going to get done today, by the way. Not a chance. I'll probably do this over a few streams. I do not know. I might do a little bit in my own time as well. I don't know. I just thought this would be a good one because... I don't know. I am working on other projects as well. Like, I'm working on, like, the create, like, rotating blocks and stuff. I gotta go for school. Okay, no problem. Enjoy. If you can, try to enjoy. How'd you code datapacks? Like, do you put it in command blocks or something? Datapacks are all within files. So it is all commands. Like, you're using in-game commands, but it's all within a datapack. Yo, my bud. I still can't thank you enough for block shuffle. Yeah, no problem. I hope you enjoyed it. Woo! Okay. I guess let's get started into coding this. Right. Code stream. Okay. I think we're okay. So, let me pop up VS Code. I don't actually know if it's attached yet. One sec. I need to quickly get VS Code on screen. Hold on 1 second. Yep. VS Code. Okay. And then I think if I... It is currently not appearing. Sorry, 1 sec. I'll sort this. Center on screen. VS Code. Huh. Okay, hold on. I'll get this up in a sec. I don't know what's going on exactly. VS Code. That does look like it should be working, unless that. Oh, that could be it. And then if I do transform, fit to screen. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Let me quickly move that. Sorry, I forgot to set this up earlier. And then I guess if I guess I need to shorten that a bit more. Oh, that's pretty inconvenient. Okay. That work? Is that perfectly aligned? It's close enough. Stream made me go down to 144p. Woo! I am using the complementary shaders. I will quickly pop them up here so you can see. Complementary shaders. Just on the medium. I don't think I've got any custom settings. Yeah, looks nice. Okay. Let's get going. Ugh. Right. So this is just basically a blank data pack. So let's make sure it works. So this function here should just send this function will be ran anytime I reload. So if I go back into the game and reload. Awesome, it's not appearing. Okay, hold on. This will just take a second. What have I done wrong? I probably forgot to rename something. I'm using that. Oh, I've renamed that folder wrong. It should be called run. I think. Hold on, that might be it already. Nice. Still not appearing in chat. Okay. Not where I thought I'd have issues. Oh, I don't know. Wait. Okay, I'll just change it to run. That's fine. No, I prefer setup. I'm going to keep it as setup. Hold on. So that's to be setup / schedule. And that should be setup / tick. Okay. They're all within the setup. Boom. This schedule's setup. Okay. This time, hopefully. By the way, if I ever forget to pop the VS Code window on screen, do let me know. I've done that a few times. I think I'm getting better at it. Okay, cool. We got it in chat. Awesome. So this data pack is working. So if I was to put something here, like say hello, if I go back into the game, it should print in chat. Yeah. Okay. We are all set to go and get started. Okay. So what we're gonna do first? Let's see. I guess let's. I'll probably need a Python script, won't I? That'll be interesting. So what I basically need is I need a list of every entity in the game. Right? And I need to do that in Python. Nice. Your mods are awesome and so are you. Aw, thank you. You're actually my favourite YouTuber for these data packs and this kind of thing. Aw, I appreciate it. Okay. So I think we're just going to go straight in with a Python script. Okay. So I've got it set up because I thought I might need to use it. So, oh gosh, live coding with Python. I should probably stress that this code does not need to be efficient. It's just to generate other files. So, this could be the most inefficient Python code and it would not matter. Shh, he'll inflate his ego. Okay. So let's do with... Oh, this is when I screw up Python, isn't it? With open that as file, I think. So let's open... So from that position, it's /morph /functions / I guess I'm gonna create one called a folder called generated. Okay, functions / generated / what I'm gonna call the file. I can call the file something. So this is what's gonna add the scoreboard objectives. So let's say add scoreboards .mc function as file, and then if I do f.write test and I run this, no such file or directory. Hold on, have I messed this up? Morph. So in there, functions, generated, or is it no? Or do I maybe need to create the file? That'll probably be it. So let's create the file first. Add scoreboards, and then if I run this again, one of the reasons you learn many programming languages. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, one of the reasons you not learn many programming languages. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. To be fair, I only really know Python and Minecraft code, to be honest. I know bits and pieces of Java, but not really enough to do much. So let's see. Oh no, I need to open it in write mode, don't I? So if I try that. No such file or directory. Bruh. Broski. Hold on. This is not a fab start, is it? With open / I think that's right. Maybe if I do it this way. So file equals open that. And then I can do, I'll need to close the file at the end, and then I can do in here file.write test. Let's see if that works. That's the syntax I usually use. No such file or directory. Have any of you seen what's going on here? File open, so it's going into the Morph folder. Inside of there, a functions folder. Generated. Add scoreboards.mc function. Do I maybe not need that? Well, I will say this is unexpected. I didn't expect this to go wrong this quick. No such file or directory. Okay. Let's, I guess. Is there going to be every single mob in this data pack? That is the plan. That would be nice. Try adding, like, C, users, Minecraft. I could do that. File dot... Or it's even if I just open, like, a local file. So I just call it, like, test.txt, right? And then do file.close. And if I try to file.write... Hello! And then... open in write mode. So that's being created there. Okay, so then if I open morph, dot slash morph slash text.txt, does it do the same thing? No such file, so it's not finding that folder. Oh, okay, guys, I just did it dumb. I did it dumb. This is what I should have been doing. I missed the folder. Okay, and that should work. Exit with code. So now if I go into here, it says test. Okay, so it has written test to that file. Awesome. How are you this big brain? You must be the math boy. I mean, I like maths, yes. But, I don't know. Practice, really. It's how you learn. Just research, watching YouTube videos. So here what I want to do is I'm basically going to do... So I need to create a list, right? So, manage files. Let's create a list. List of all entities. This will be fun. So let's do entities equals that, and then I'm going to have each entity just like this. So if I go back into the game and reload, let's get rid of that hello. Thank you. And let's do scoreboard objectives, add, is that Minecraft window showing up? I think it is. Scoreboard objectives, add, I don't know, and then what is the scoreboard objective? Minecraft dot killed Minecraft dot then the entity. So let's copy that, I guess. So what I'm gonna do here, I'll just paste that there so I have it. So let's just use pig, cow, and sheep. Hello, little kids bop. Amy, how you doing? You like maths is okay, but do like integration, differentiation. I have done that now. Maths isn't good on its own. Oh, I forgot to bring it up, sorry. Maths isn't good on its own, but it can be used for really cool things, and that's where I think maths is cool. Okay, so I've just got this list of 3 entities. Now, what I want to do is... I need to create like a unique thing for each of these entities. So what I'm going to do is... Let's do for entity in entities. So for each entity in that list, I'm going to do file.write. In fact, I'm going to open the file first. And I'll close it after. Okay, so I'm going to do file.write. I keep forgetting that I'm little kids pop, lol. Hello, Cube Developer. How are you doing? File.write. I can use F strings here. So I can do scoreboard, objectives, add, and then this is where I want to do like morph underscore, and this is where I want to have like a unique ID for each of them. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to say no mob is under 3 things. So let's do entity, but let's grab the first character, then the second character. I'm pretty sure that's right. Son and Mum's Kitchen Challenge. Hello! Hello! I once used a trigonometric functions for an add-on. Nah, I'm joking. That's cool. You know, I have no idea what's happening. I'm just watching you do the magic. And then entity. How do you get the last index again? Is it? I can't remember, but let's try that. And then I also need to remember to add a new line. Okay, so now if I run this, it has successfully done something. So I've accidentally added a space, but that's not quite worked. But we're getting there. It's close. So I've accidentally added a space. There shouldn't be a space there. How do I get the last thing in an index? Is that it? I can never remember. Yeah, okay, so what it's doing is it's grabbing the first 2 letters. In fact, why am I doing it like that? I can do this. So grab the first 2 letters, and then grab the last letter. And that will create a unique 3-digit or 3-letter code for the scoreboard, right? So pig and cow just happen to be 3 letters, so that's fine. But sheep is 5 letters, so I can just add that P, which is very cool. Okay, so at which point I need to define what type of objective it is. So that's where this comes into play. So it's that Minecraft.killed Minecraft and then the entity. So in there, I'm adding a scoreboard which tracks every single entity I have killed. Nice. So what I'm quickly going to do is, if I do this, I'm just going to shorten this so you can see the screen a little bit better for 1 sec. I'm going to go back in, and this is where I want to get a list of every single entity. So, do I split the screen? Nah, it's fine. So summon, Minecraft. So this is every single entity. So we need to pick out the entities that you can transform into, because there's some that you won't be able to transform into. Like, an item kind of feels a bit pointless, and that would be a little bit glitchy. So, there we go, we've got a big list there. So if I go back into here, let's just do it in order. So we don't need to transform into an area effect cloud. We can transform into an armor stand, a bat, a bee, a blaze, a boat. Boats could be weird. I'll keep it in for now, but you can't disable the hitbox on a boat. Actually, that won't work. Oh, will it? I'll keep it there for now. I can always remove it after. Boat, cat, cave spider, chest, minecart. You should be able to transform into a chest minecart. Or I guess that's not really... The thing is, you cannot kill a chest minecart, right? So I'm going to leave that out for now. I guess that means boat can't be in it. So we can only put mobs that we can kill here, because that's what we're tracking. So let's keep going down the list. This won't take too long. Right, let's speedrun. Chicken. Cod. Cow. Creeper. Dolphin. Donkey. Dragon fireball, nah. Drowned. You can't kill it, chest Minecraft. Yeah, you can't kill a chest minecart. So, it's kind of pointless to add that. Drowned. Let's keep going. Scroll down. Egg. Definitely not. Elder Guardian. That'll be fun to transform into. Elder Guardian. End Crystal. Ender Dragon. Let's do it. The Ender Dragon. Does just attacking it and breaking it like you would break a boat count as killing? I could probably add that. Yeah. What might make more sense is for those type of ones, if I add them, that once you've crafted it, then you have the morph. I feel like that would make more sense than placing it and breaking it again to get the morph. Question, will the hitbox also change according to the mob? The player's hitbox won't, so the player will kind of need to play in third person. But the actual mob's hitbox will be normal. But it's kind of hard to explain. So it will look normal, and the hitbox will appear as normal, but wherever a player walks, it my brain's... I can't even remember what I was saying. End crystal, yeah, I don't know why I added that. You're right, Liam. End crystal won't work. I don't know why I added that, to be honest. Autopilot. Ender Dragon. Ender Pearl. Nah. Enderman. Endermite. Evoker. Evoker Fangs. Nah, doesn't work. Experience Bottle doesn't work either. We'll get through this. Eye of Ender. Nope. Falling Block. Falling blocks could be their own transform. Like, I could make it so you can transform like into the block in your offhand or something. That could be interesting. I'm gonna quickly add that to the document because that would be a cool feature, I think, is if you also have the ability to... What did I just say? My brain's just... What did I just say? Brain. Hold on, it'll come to me. Oh yeah, transform into block in your offhand. But for now, it makes sense to stick with that. Okay. A Ravager, I mean. Yeah, that would definitely work. That'll be interesting though. So Evoker, where did I get to? Evoker Fangs, none of them work. So we're at Fireball doesn't work, Firework Rocket, no. Fox. Ghast. Giant. You can't kill a giant though, but I would like to add giants, because that'll be fun. I'm going to quickly add that to the documents. And giants. Oh god, just quickly added that, there's no need to bring it up on screen. So we have Guardian. Yes. I'm sending more. Donkey, horse, cat, parrot, mule, skeleton. Oh, oh wow. Okay, you don't need to send everyone. Don't worry. I'm looking at them all in the chat. It's fine. Don't worry about that. You don't need to fill up the chat with them. Hoglin. Horse. I think horse is one of the ones that have different types because you get like mules and stuff. Horse, husk, illusioner. Can you get them in survival? I don't know if you can. Do you get... I'm gonna quickly Google it. Do you get illusioners in survival? You don't. Okay, I'll leave it then. I mean, I could probably still add it. I'll leave it for now, I don't think. Right, okay. Husk. Let's keep going. Iron Golem. Please don't spam the chat, I'm random. Item frame, that doesn't work. Leash not. Nah. Lightning bolt, nope, nope. Llama. Magma cube. Okay, sorry, my bad. It's fine, don't worry. I've just got them all here, so it makes sense to just go through it here. Minecart doesn't work. Mule. Awesome. Ocelot. Ocelots are kind of pointless now, aren't they? They're just kind of there. Because now we got like cats. Painting. Why am I typing? Why did I type painting? Panda. Let's keep going. Parrot. Phantom. I've definitely made a typo in one of these. Pig. Pig. Glen. Brute. Pillager. Polar bear. Potion definitely does not work. Pufferfish. Yes. It's just surprising to me that Minecraft has like 100 plus mobs turning into llamas, but yeah, that wouldn't quite work. It would be funny though. Add normal piglin. Did I miss that? I did. Thank you. Who was that? Thank you, Liam. So yeah, pufferfish. Where was I? We're getting there. Rabbit. Ravager. Salmon. Sheep. Shulker. Shulker bullet does not work. Silverfish. I don't know why you'd want to transform into a silverfish. And I guess it keeps it quite hidden. Silverfish. Skeleton. Oh, skeleton. Skeleton horse. I didn't know they had their own, like, entity. I thought they were part of the horse entity just with NBT. Slime. I don't know how to call them. Slime. Snow golem? That makes sense. Spawner minecart, no. Snowball, no. Spectral. Spider. That works. Let's go there. We're getting there. We're nearing the end of the list. Spider. Squid. Stray. Strider. TNT doesn't work. No, no. Trader llama? What is that? Oh, okay. It's just a different type of llama. Okay, that makes sense. Oh! Okay, did not mean that, but cool. Let's keep going down. Did I miss out mushroom? I don't remember writing that. No, I didn't. I did write it. Let's go back down to T. That's where we got to, somewhere around there. So we got to Strider. Trader Llama. Yes, that works. Trader Llama. Tropical fish. I'm not going to be able to make you turn into all types of tropical fish. I might be able to add like a menu for you to change each like fish type. Is this also for Bedrock or only for Java? This will be only for Java. I spelled that wrong. Tropical fish. Turtle. Vex. Villager. There is a lot of mobs. Jeez, oh. Villagers have a load of different types as well. I might need to add like a sub-menu. I could make it like once you've killed one horse, you have every type of horse, but I'm not sure. Because I think it would be nice to thing it. Please, Piglin. Piglin has been added. I'm sure. Yeah, it is. It has been added right there. I might zoom this in a little bit. That might be easier for you guys to see. Witch. Wither. Wither skeleton. Wither skull? No. Wilf. I mean, I guess there's also dog. I guess, I don't know. Zoglin. Zombie. Zombie horse. There's a lot of Zeds. I'm surprised. Zombie horse. Zombie villager. Zombified Piglin. I could also make it so that it takes experience to transform. I did do Ender Dragon, don't worry. I'm sure I did. Yeah. Right, let's put this back to where it was. VS Code. That's not perfect, hold on. Move it to like there. Then I can move it to there. Awesome! Okay, I guess I don't need that right now. Okay, I can probably zoom out one more. That's probably okay. Right, okay, so here now, if I run this, let's see if it throws any errors. It hasn't, although this has. Blaze cat. How have I done that? How is there a blaze cat? What? Oh, I didn't add a comma. That's my bad. Ocelot. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, I put ocelot. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Ocelot. And then what was the last one that was wrong? It was... Forgetting commas in Python is the pain of my existence. What about the different sizes of slimes? That is existed. I'm probably going to add like sub-menus for some mobs which have different kind of variants. Sorry, just grabbed the drink. Okay. So now if I run this, code language not bro? Oh wait, why am I running it there? That's fine. Pacha. I've still got one error. I think I've forgotten commas. Piglin, where is it? Piglin, Brute, yep. And Piglin, wow, 2 in a row. You have Zoe 2 times? Do I have something 2 times? I'm not sure what you mean by Zoe. Zombie, maybe. I don't think I do. Is there any duplicates here? Are they all unique as well? That they're not all unique. Okay. Because that's a Zon and Zon. So I'm going to come up with a separate ID system. Zombie and zombie horse. I just accidentally moved VS Code, hold on. Let me fix this. Do that. Awesome. And you have Zoe 2 times. Oh no, that's the other Zombie and dumb zombified horse. Oh, Zoe. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, I see. Okay, so I guess we just need to come up with a better, more unique ID. So we can also grab the third index, I guess? Let's see if that's enough to make it. What's the third? No, it's not, is it? No. That's the third. Oh, what have I done here? Oh. That's still Zob. Huh. Okay, maybe let's grab like the... How about -2? Yeah, let's do that. Entity. Just -2 to -1, I think. Zorby, Zobs. So how many objectives should we have after this? We should have 1 to 69. Okay, great. What a coincidence. Okay. Right, let's go back into the game. Let's remove any existing, or there is none, so let's reload. In fact, no, I need to call that function in the reload bit first. So setup, on reload, I need to call that function. So function generated add scoreboards. Is this how you make add-ons for Java? I'm an add-on creator for Bedrock. Add-ons for Java. Yeah, basically, yeah, it's Datapacks. You. What? Oh, I keep running it in the wrong thing. Wait, no. That's it, isn't it? On reload, morph, generated, add scoreboards. Yeah, 69. So that means there are no duplicates. So that works. Look at that. Jeez, oh. So if I was to kill a... I don't know. Let's see what's about. Go on. Show me something. Is there really nothing here? Like a fish? What? Where are all the mobs? So I've caught a rabbit. So that one will be Morph. Probably that one? Yeah, so it tracks it. Awesome. Okay, so scoreboard, players, reset all of my scoreboards. Or just reset all. Okay. Kill a parrot. I mean, sure. Yeah, that works. What, you just want me to do that? You just wanted to see death? Okay, I'm actually gonna nip to the toilet. Hold on. I will be right back. Bear with. Okay, cool. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have returned. Let us continue. What is he doing? I am creating a Morph add-on for Minecraft. Is this music a bit loud? Let me know if it is. Okay, so I guess what's next? So we've now got scoreboards for every single mob, right? So I could probably create a... It's for Java Edition, this one, we'll take. I could... the player's going to need a unique ID. So let's do that next. Why not? Let's create the unique ID system. Awesome. So on reload, so let's do a tick, and let's do just a function called as player. This will run as all players. So tick, execute as all players at, let's do at function, just morph as player. Runs as player. So I'm going to need another scoreboard called scoreboard objectives. Add Morph. Let's call it ID. Music is kind of loud, but I can hear you clearly. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit then. Hopefully that's a bit better. I'll turn it down by a little bit. Let me know if that's okay. Okay, so Morph ID, awesome, dummy. So this is gonna have the ID thing. Okay, so I'm also going to need to do scoreboard players add. Please make an add-on on Bedrock, but fishing is OP. Please make. I'm kind of moving away from Bedrock for the current while, just because it lets me create more interesting creations. Because Java just has a lot more features, and it allows me to do a lot of this stuff, which would be quite difficult in Bedrock. Morph. Let's call it max ID morph ID 0. Okay. And then as player, we want to scoreboard players add to @s. That's the wrong thing. Morph underscore ID is what I called it, 0. So it's going to add 0. At which point, if their score is 0. So basically, if this is the first time the players joined the world, they will have a score of 0. So if their score is 0, we want to do run scoreboard players add max ID morph ID 1. And then also if it matches 0, we want to set the player's ID to the current morph ID equals the current max ID. So this bit here should basically give the player a unique ID. Awesome. If we go back in here, if I then bring up that scoreboard, morph ID. Indeed I do. So I have the ID of 1. Amazing. So let's say I was another player who joined. So that would mean my morph ID would be set to 0, at which point I should get the score of 2. Awesome. So this means every single new player who joins will get a unique score that is constant. So no matter how many players are online, they'll all have a unique ID. And we can use this to teleport the mobs. Okay. What is next? I guess let's create the function that summons the mobs. That you like version of Minecraft Bedrock or Java. I mean, I'll be totally honest. I do prefer Java, but I think they both have their place. They're both very good games. Okay. Let us do the summoning of the mobs. So, how am I going to do this? I could create a new file for each mob. So, is that worth doing that? Let's do it for now. So generated, I'm going to add a new folder called spawn. I use Java as well, but I bought Bedrock to play with my friends. That's kind of how it started for me as well. I made things on Bedrock to begin with because it's easier to get your add-ons seen on Bedrock, and then I've kind of moved to Java more recently just because it allows for a lot more, and it's the version I like usually play. Okay, so if I go back into generate.py, back to Python, we've really not done actual Minecraft coding, most of it's been Python so far. Okay, so this is the, basically the, should I put this in a function? Nah, let's be lazy. Both have differences, so I play both, enjoy everything. Yeah, Minecraft is Minecraft, you know, if it's a good game, it's a good game. So this generates these scoreboards. Awesome. Next up, this one is going to generate the spawn commands. So what I want to do is I want to do for entity and entities again. I could probably put this up here as well. Nah, it's fine. I'll leave it down here. Friday Bedrock, please. I love your add-on. Friday Bedrock, please? I'm not too sure what you mean. Right, for entity and entities, what I'm going to do is, well, I need to open a file. Oh no, because I need to open a new file for each entity. So I need to do file equals open, then a very similar path to this. So it would be data morph functions generated, then it's going to be in a function called spawn, and then it's going to be the entity .mc function. So I think I need to actually append this before I put it in there. So let's do path equals that, add, and then this is where we add the entity, and then we're going to add .mc function. And then I'm going to open the file with path, basically, and then write, and just as a test, I'm going to do file.write entity. Have I done something wrong here? It looks like I have. Hold on. What's wrong with this? Oh, why? Oh, no, it's not a function. There we go. Message retracted. I did not see that. So let's see. Oh, yep, okay, it worked. Have a look at that. So it's basically just writing every mob to the correct thing. Wow. I always forget how great Python is. I only really started learning Python like a year ago, and it's been so useful for creating things. Okay. So I don't actually just want to write the entity. I want to do yeah, I'm going to do this. So summon Minecraft entity. So it's going to summon the entity just at the position wherever it's ran, and then it's going to have the tag of morph mob, basically. That'll be fine. Is that right? Is that gonna mess things up? Oh, well, okay, it's fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do this. I tend to use double quotes, but I don't need to. Plus, yeah, that works. Okay. I downloaded Datapack to Bedrock. Yeah, unfortunately that's definitely not possible. If it was, I would definitely release them for both, but they're very different. It takes a long time to like transfer between versions. So summon Minecraft entity. Let's just see if that works first. There's an error in this one. Oh. Or do they just fix themselves whenever I click on them? It looks like they are. Okay, that's fine. So I want to summon it, but I also want to give it the tag of morph new. So Alex, that will make sense in a little bit. So I just want to summon it, and then I also want to, on the next line, I want to do run a certain function called What have I done here? File.write summon. Like that, right? Okay. And then on a new line, I want to run the function. Let's create the function here. So let's call the function, I don't know, mob. And let's call it setup. Yeah, setup. So let's run the function Minecraft morph generated mob. Wait, no, that shouldn't be in the... No, yeah, I've done that wrong. So morph, then mob slash setup. But Expander has made Bedrock addons, so there's that. Yeah, I have made Bedrock addons, but I have kind of moved away from them just because they're difficult to create and they take a lot of time. Java is just superior in terms of data packs. It just is. It's a shame. I wish it wasn't, but not much I can do, sorry. So I'm going to run the setup thing. Actually, I want to run that setup, so execute as all entities whose tag equals morph new, run the function mob setup. I actually, in fact, you know what, see, just to make this a little bit clearer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on a new line. File.write, boom. But I'd also, this is going to run as the player, right? So I want to also write scoreboard players. In fact, I'm going to need to create another scoreboard in a sec. Where is it? Setup on reload. That should work, I think. Morph global. Okay, let's use that. I'm gonna do scoreboard players operation search ID of that scoreboard equal as morph ID. And then here, I'm gonna do something else inside this function, but let's run this. I think that ran. I forgot to add a new line. I forgot to add a second bracket. That looks right. I will need to summon it with certain tags as well. So let's go back into here. So whenever the mob is summoned, I also want to give it no gravity. Make it invulnerable. Invulnerable. Give it no AI. This music's a bit too intense, I think. Let's go to... I don't know, let's go here. Okay. Is the music too quiet, too loud? Let me know if I need to adjust it. Seen a video where version 1.16.1 added some new custom tags and crafting. Ooh, that sounds interesting. It feels weird talking for so long. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but seeing like lockdown and stuff, like whenever like I've been in school for like a couple days a week, like I just forget how to socialize, and like afterwards my voice gets like tired, you know, because you're just not talking as much. It's weird. Because I love talking, you know? I miss theatre, I'll be honest. Okay. That seems to work. Same. Yeah, it is a bit rough. So, in here... So, in setup, I want to run as newly summoned mob. So basically at the end of this I want to remove that morph new tag. And I also want to do scoreboard players operation. What did I call it? Operation AS morph ID equal to the current search ID stored in morph origin. So really what I'm doing here is I'm copying the player's ID and then I'm giving that ID to the newly summoned mob. And that's it. Whoa! Okay. Run target S remove morph new. So now, if I go back into the game, let me quickly double check the log to see if there's any errors. Apparently there is 4. Hold on. Let me reload again. Oh no, there's no errors. They were from before, I guess. Oh, I keep whacking my face against my mic. MCPE dab dab. That says it all. That says it all. Wait, is that I didn't even know that existed. Wait. What is that emoji? Why does that exist? Is that like an official thing, or is that like a custom emoji? Sorry, I'm drinking a lot of water here. Love a good bit of hydration. Okay. I forgot I had the thing on. Okay. So function morph, and then if I go into generated / spawn. So let's say I wanted to become a bee. A bee will be summoned. It doesn't move. It's got no AI. Ooh, I'll need to disable the player collision. That's the thing. Okay, I'll do that in a sec. But then, it's also not been given the new morph ID, so something's went a little bit wrong. Because it should have the ID of 2, which it doesn't. Okay. What is going on here? Oh, I've accidentally shut down that. Okay, cool. Operation, so is this getting ran? Say hi. Hey. Let's see if it gets ran. If I do morph, generated / spawn / b. It lagged. No, it's saying hi, but it's just not getting the score. That's interesting. Have I not added the scoreboard? Does Morph Global exist? It does exist, and it's a search ID of 2. Okay, so what's going on here? Setup. Why? Oh, why did I call it origin? Oh, that was a weird typo right there. Meant to type global, but typed origin. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Right, where was I? And there, I accidentally had origin instead of global. Bizarre. Okay. Function morph. Generated / spawn. Let's spawn a cat. And hopefully it should have the same ID as I. It does. Okay. Let's get rid of all of them. And let's reset every score because I kind of want to have an ID of 1. There we go. Okay. Hashtag no bedrock day. I'm sad. I'm sorry. It's not much I can do. It just makes more sense for me to do Java. It is a shame. It's a decision I had to come to, but there you go. Have I got toggle sprint on? I do not. Okay, that's why I'm being all weird. Okay. What next? I guess I am going to quickly tag myself. This is going to be a temporary thing. So let's add morphed. And then if I go back into here. So I'm going to run as players. And I'm going to check execute if the score of AS if entity has the MBT of has a tag has the tag of morph? Is that what I called it? Or is it morphed? Morphed, okay. Okay, if I have that morph tag, I'm going to do run function function morph, then I'm going to go into mob, and then I'm going to go into as player. So in here, as player. So in here, runs as all players who are in a morph. I'm going to make them invisible. I don't know, you could give players tags. Cool. Yeah, yeah. You just do it by like tag, add, tag. Wait, no, tag. And then tag, remove. No, tag entity, add, or tag. You get it. So let's give them a second of invisibility because this will get renewed 20 times a second. So now if I reload, I should be invisible. Indeed I am. Awesome. So this is where we want to do, okay, find entity with the same ID as player. So I'm going to execute as all entities whose tag equals morph mob, which is any of these mobs because they all have that morph mob tag. I'm going to do run function, or no, f score of @s crt. No, that's my other project prefix. If it has the morph score of, what am I doing here? If the morph ID equals the player's ID. So I'm going to quickly give a tag at the beginning of this called tag player. So I'm going to tag add morph current player, and I'm going to remove it right after. Untag player, remove morph current player. So if the score of that entity equals the morph current player score, subscribe to Java players, not Bedrock. Yeah, there's not, I think I know what you mean. I think there's not a lot of YouTubers who play on Bedrock. There is like a good portion, but there's like in terms of popularity, it's the vast majority are on Java. Bedrock can be quite janky, that's another reason I'm not too keen on it. Equals, so just the nearest player whose tag is that morph ID. So if they have an ID which matches, then run tp @s to the nearest, basically teleport them to that player. I think that works. Because Java is better for content creation. Yeah, because you have like plugins, you have Datapacks, So let's do function morph generated / spawn. Let's become a chicken. Okay. So as you can see, it's trailing quite a bit behind. I'm also getting pushed. Okay, so there's two issues here. I remember how I was going to fix one of them actually. I actually forgot I was going to do that. I'll do that now actually, because I was going to use an area effect cloud if you remember. So I actually need to change this generate thing. So instead I want to summon a Minecraft area effect cloud with the tags of slating chicken. Yeah. Tags of, I'm gonna do that. So I have to have the tag of morph area effect cloud, and I'll call this one morph mob. That still works. So I'm gonna summon with that. Oh, what is it? Give me one sec. There is a value for area effect cloud which makes it last like 8 years. I'll quickly find that number. I asked that question in a Discord server a little bit ago, so I'll be able to find it. Area. Sorry, this will take like 10 seconds, I think. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it's a thing. Is there a bot commands? Snapshots, projects, talks, programming talk. I'm in the Minecraft commands Discord right now, by the way. Bot commands. I believe FAQ area effect cloud. Hold on, FAQ area effect cloud. Hold on. I know it is here, definitely here. Even if I do like area underscore effect underscore cloud. Okay, I've got it. Okay. We're all good. Right, go back to VS Code. Awesome. So I need to summon the area effect cloud with those as well. And then instead, so I'm going to summon it with that. I'm going to give it the passengers. So I'm going to have basically mobs riding this entity, or just one mob. And that mob is going to be that entity. So if I grab up here, I know this looks quite confusing. It looks quite confusing to me right now. Just bear with, it will make sense. Okay, so I'm summoning the passengers ID Minecraft colon plus entity, and then it has a close bracket, a quote, close the quotes, and then I need to add all of this information in there. That does look very confusing, doesn't it? That could be right though. If this is right first time, then okay, it's not. What's gone wrong here? It looks about right. What's gone wrong here? Let's see. Are you guys seeing it? Age. So I'm summoning the area effect cloud with age, duration, that, passengers, ID, Minecraft, whatever. Then no gravity 1B. Have I not closed one of these properly? So it's open. So that closes the tags, that closes the ID, that closes the passenger. I need to add that. No? Okay, hold on. Q&A 50k subscribed. I'm not too sure what you mean there. I mean, Q&A at any point, I guess. You can ask me stuff. I'm here. Woo! I'll try and answer things if you have questions. Feel free to ask. Okay. So what's gone wrong here? Let's pop this into the game and see if the game can tell me what's happening here. Expected. So I've not. What have I done here? Passengers ID. That. I'm closing the. So that's closing the tag. That's closing the ID. That's closing that. That seems about right to me though. I'm a bit confused by this, I'll be honest. Wait time, so it's summon all those things and it's giving it the passengers, ID, Minecraft villager. Then it gives all the possible tags. What have I done? That's closing ID, that's closing the passengers. Not too familiar with what's happening, but is there supposed to be a closing quote after MRP? Is that could very well be it if that's what you're looking at. Yup, that's it. Thank you, Sighton Lord. Thank you very much. That's definitely it. Thank you. That helps a ton. So really, I just forgot to close that, and I think that should fix it. That looks right. Okay. Glad I could assist. Okay, so I'm going to need to go about this in a slightly different way. So instead, what I need to do is... Oh, no, this still works. No. Oh, I see. So I need to do as mob slash setup, so that is correct. But I should actually be doing this as area effect cloud now. So this should be executing as the area effect cloud and then running that. Yes. So executing as the area effect cloud. I'll fix that in a sec. Setup. So it sets its ID to that, and it tags. That's not the one that needs to remove. So really what I need to do is I need to execute positioned 0. I'm pretty sure that's the value of. So whenever I have an area effect cloud and there's an entity on top of it, it has an offset of like 0.475. What's happening? I am currently working on a Morph Datapack. I'm currently just making it so whenever I summon an entity that it gets teleported to the correct player with the correct ID. So execute position that, and I want to... I guess that probably doesn't need it. So if I just do that... So actually, what I think I need to do is I need to do generate. And in here, instead of giving the new ID there, I want to give the new ID here. Morph. That's cool. Yeah, that is the plan. That is the plan. Morph area effect cloud, and then the morph. What did I just call it? Morph new. And then I want to execute as that newly summoned area effect cloud. And I'm going to do the setup. Okay. Mob / setup. Okay. So in here, we're setting the ID, removing that tag. And I believe that's it. Okay. And then what I need to do is, as player, I'm executing as the area effect cloud specifically. So type equals... Sorry, I'm not describing this in very much detail. I'm kind of... My brain is focusing on this. What is hard to code, Bedrock or Java? Bedrock has more basic commands, but you can do a lot more with Java. Is what I would say. What's harder to code? I find Bedrock harder to code because you have a ton of limitations that you have to work around. Whereas Java, although it's like longer commands, it's maybe more difficult syntax. It's a lot easier than doing what you'd have to do the same on Bedrock, if that makes sense. Okay, so area effect cloud, if the score of that, then I want to teleport the area effect cloud to the current player. I'm going to also need to do something in a sec because there is a bug with area effect clouds, but because that chicken is no longer getting teleported, that was expected. So let's do function, morph, generate. Why have they all... I've made a typo, I think. What's gone wrong here? None of these commands want to load. Let's go and check the log. 69 errors, nice, expected. I think I've just forgot to close a bracket. Yep, that's what I forgot to do. I will add that. So I need to add an extra bracket and that should fix that. So now if I reload, function, morph, oh, it's still not done it? Okay. What's going on then? Let's see. What's going wrong here? Oh, I've not closed the bracket again. Let's try that. Run that. Go back into the game. Function, morph, generate. Okay, there we go. Spawn. Let's become a cow. So, technically, so it looks like that cow is just standing still, right? But if I was to do this, very quickly, you can see it updates. So there is a bug with area effect clouds that you basically need to toggle between this air value to make them physically update, just between 0 and 1, not 2, I didn't mean to do that. But that makes them update. So what I need to do here is I need to, whenever it finds the mob, why name, which version of Minecraft do you play as Bedrock is 74? I'm not too sure what you mean there. Twitch, why am I not doing it on Twitch? It's just, I don't know, it's more people are able to come along on YouTube, so it makes more sense. So man, what's this? I am creating a morph data pack where you can morph into any mob once you have killed them. Yeah. Okay. So setup. What am I doing here? So no, I actually want to do it in as player. So actually, I need to create a new function here. So instead of just teleporting, I'm going to make it do multiple things. Is coding difficult? It's not. It's maybe difficult to learn if you've never done it before, but it's not impossible. You can teach yourself, 100%. If you're dedicated enough, you can definitely do it. Okay, so as mob. No, as area effect cloud. Okay, and then I'm going to do in here. I want to run function mob as area effect cloud, and then here I want to grab their air score, scoreboard, execute store result and score of air toggle. Once started, coding is easy. Yeah, it can be. It depends on what you're doing. It's always a challenge, but it's problem solving. How did you learn to code? I mean, Python was kind of at school, to be honest, when I did computing. Oh, I'm still doing computing. But for Minecraft, I just taught myself, like, about 5 years ago. I started to teach myself. So, yeah, that's kind of where it came about. And I just kind of watched a load of YouTube videos and somehow learned. I don't really know. I just kind of know that over, like, 5 years, I've managed to teach myself stuff by online resources. There's a lot about it. It's great. So morph global execute store result score air run scoreboard no data get entity as air. So this is going to get if their air value is 0 or 1, and then we check if their air value of air morph global matches 0. Then we do data merge entity as, and we set their air to 1, and if it's 1, we set it to 0. So this should toggle it each time this runs. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so now, as you can see, it's kind of hard to tell, but compared to where it was before, although it's not facing my direction just yet, it looks a lot smoother, if that makes sense. It's not as lagging behind, if you remember it from before. I can actually do a direct comparison. Okay, I can actually do a direct comparison, so I can kind of show you how different it is. So if I summon a cow which has the tags of just A, this is going to be a test, and then I TP all entities tag equals A to Scamander, like that. And then I also do this, and I summon the generated spawn cow, which is riding an area effect cloud. You can see it's obviously a bit offset, but as you can see, that one there, which isn't changing direction, is a lot more accurate to my position at each, like, point, which is good. Yeah, not sliding like last time. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm going to need to fix that anyway, I think. So, I'm going to need to fix that anyway. So, let's get rid of them. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, 151 entities. Oh, okay, we're in a normal world, that makes sense. I was like, what? Okay, let's open this back up. And please make to Bedrock, please. No add-on more. I'm probably not going to make this for Bedrock, being totally honest. It's not. It's just not practical. I don't really have the time for it. And it'll be a lot harder. I don't think it'll be impossible, but it wouldn't be as good, and it would be a lot harder, so. Yeah. Makes sense to do it in Java for now. Let me quickly comment this a bit. So store air value, toggle air value. Yeah, hello AJ. How are you doing? How are you doing? Is the music too quiet, by the way? I can turn it up a little bit if you'd like, anyone. Okay. So now what I wouldn't want to do is, Bedrock has a lot of limitations. It does, it's a shame. So execute if the score of air toggle matches 0. So what's the next thing I want to do? I guess I need to fix the rotation of the entity, right? So it teleports that, but I also need to do execute, or I'll tell you what we'll do. This is a good way to do it. So as player, I want to store their rotation, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do execute store storage. Pog, we are getting somewhere. We are indeed. Imagine all the developers are making this for Bedrock. Result, yeah, so execute store result storage. I've not used this too often, so let's call it, I get to name this whatever, so let's call it Morph player rot. Store result. Target. Oh, path, so I need to grab the rotation. Rotation is stored as a float, I want to say? How long does it usually take to code something like this? Like days, weeks, or do you just think one stream? Definitely not one stream. For something like this, I mean, it depends how far I want to take it. And also it depends on what I'm coding. It really does depend. I usually code a lot faster whenever I'm not streaming, because there's obviously a lot more going through my head, but I enjoy it, so. I didn't really answer your question there. It depends. It depends. Sometimes days, sometimes weeks. It depends on how complicated the thing is. Run data. Wait. Scale. Yeah, just one. Run data get entity as rotation. Okay, so now if I do storage or slash execute. No, what is it? Data modify storage. Wait, I think I might have used the wrong command there. I think I should do data modify storage. Okay, I was using the wrong command. Yeah, modify that. Oh, I think it still worked. Rotation. I'll just do it this way because it's better. Set from entity as rotation. Okay. So let's go back into here. So this is going to run as the player. So I want to store their rotation in a place where I can access it after. And then as area effect cloud, I want to do execute positioned 0 point that, I'm pretty sure it is. Run data modify. Let me go back into the game. I've not used data modified that much. I wonder who was the one dislike. Oh, how could they do such a thing? Oh, it's fine. I'm joking. People dislike stuff if they don't like it. It's, you know, I guess it's fair enough. Not much you can do. My eyes hurt so bad. Oh no. Are you okay? Will you make a survival let's play when 1.17 will come out? Maybe? Probably not. I might do like... I've been thinking about setting up like a server with friends and stuff. And I'd probably maybe stream it. But that's kind of it. Hey yo, you're super helpful in helping my Minecraft experience turns better. Thank you. No, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you. Okay, data modify entity at s rotation set from storage that. Awesome, that's the command. So I want to data modify, it's not at s in this case, it's data modify, I need to do run. So I'm basically going to modify the data of the mob with morph mob whose limit is 1 and who is in a distance 0.001, I think. Has that music just got louder? I think it has. I think that happens. Is it too loud? Let me know. I can turn it down. Okay. I should probably set up a thing that whenever I talk it lowers the volume of the music. But I've just not done that. What do you call? Like audio ducking or something. This could work. Okay, let's try this. And if I run like one of them, surprised I've still got. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Morph generated slash spawn. Let's become a creeper. So it is not currently copying my rotation when it ideally should be. That's interesting. Okay. Let's do a test. So tag s. Oh, okay. Let's do a test. And if I, so it's writing an area effect cloud. So I need to teleport at s to the area effect cloud right there. My time in my country is 12:07. It is currently 4:10 in the afternoon for me. Sort equals nearest limit equals 1. So that gives me a y height of, I'm just going to put that in my calculator, hold on, 76.0364. Okay, and then if I teleport to the creeper, let's see how far up the creeper is. So I need to do that value, 76.40764 minus that one from before, 0.375, so I got the number wrong. That'll be what's caused it, so I think it's that. And that should fix it. AM. Oh! Wait, AM. I always get confused about like 12 AM and PM. Past midnight. That's, you know, you should probably sleep. That would probably be a good idea. Tag at s add morphed. It's still not copying the rotation. Interesting. Okay, I have a better solution to this actually. You need to give different names to the area effect cloud. I do not, in not doing different names, I'm actually giving them a unique score. So they basically, that score is their ID. What version do you play the most? Definitely Java. I actually never play Bedrock. I played it for making add-ons and testing them. And that's kind of it. In fact, no, that's a lie. I did have a realm with my friends for a little while, like during lockdown, like our first lockdown. But yeah, I generally Java. Okay. In fact, you know, I've got a better way of doing this instead of doing a distance thing. So in here, I want to do, so as new. Let's change that to, so mob setup. What am I doing here? Let's see. Also, it would be cool if you made like some NPC data pack about a theme. Could you expand on that? I'm not too sure what you mean. So as new gets ran as a newly summoned. No, it's not. No. As, I have to keep the name of that one. Okay. So here we have setups. This runs as a newly summoned mob, so actually what I want to do is in here is I want to give them both, instead of just being the area effect cloud, I also want the the entity which is raiding it to also have that tag. So instead of only detecting for area effect clouds, let's do any entity with the morph new tag. Like imagine like a zombie data pack about NPCs or a soldier NPC data pack, and wait, like imagine like a zombie data pack about NPCs or a soldier NPC data pack and an NPC data pack on a theme. Okay, I see what you mean. Being honest, it's probably not on my list of things to do. I don't know. Sorry. So yes, in here we want to execute as them all, and we do the setup command. So in setup, we give them both the score. Awesome. So in here, we want to do that, but then we also want to do as the morph mob. This should do a similar thing. As mob. Bear with, this will just take a tiny bit. So as mob. So as the mob, it doesn't need toggled, it doesn't need teleported, all it needs is its rotation changed. So all it has to do is data modify entity at S rotation. So what I've done here is I've basically made sure both the area effect cloud, like that right there, or you can't see it, the area effect cloud there and the entity both have the same ID whenever they're summoned. So now I just teleport the area effect cloud with the same ID, and I change the rotation of the mob with the same ID, instead of trying to do it all from the area effect cloud. Okay, so I'm going to kill all those mobs because I need to get a new one in. I don't think I actually generated the Python script. Let's give that a go. Pretty sure it's generated now. Any errors? It looks okay. Okay. So let's do reload. Function morph morph generated slash spawn. Let's become a parrot. Okay, the rotation is still not being updated. Interesting. Is as mob getting ran as anything? So wait, does it have a score? So that they both have the score. Okay, that's good. So if they have the matching score, it should say as mob. Okay. Say hello. Oh! Sorry, I've not brought that up. I've just forgot to write rotation there, I'm pretty sure. I need to do that, then I need to write rotation. Okay, that should work. In theory. Let's see. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let's try this, see if this function is getting run. You can pair this up with a hide and seek, and I think that would be sick. It would be, that would be cool. So that function isn't actually getting ran. That's interesting. Is there a log error? Let me reload and check. There is no error in the log, so it's an error in my logic. Interesting. Okay. So I think it would be really cool, yeah. I'll probably add a thing where you can like just type a command which gives you every single morph. Or even if you're in, I don't know, something like that. I mean, I use Elua. Oh, I think I've heard of that. One of my friends has talked about that a little bit. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah. So let's see what's going on here. As player. Oh. That'll be it. Because none of the mobs are area effect clouds. That makes sense. So now if I do this, it should update. Yes, look at that. So the parrot is updating and it's actually matching my position quite fast. It's not perfect, I'll be honest. But it's quite good, I think. Okay, you can also see I'm floating a bit. So I actually need to offset the area effect cloud down a bit. So whenever I teleport the area effect cloud, I then want to teleport it down a further, what is it? 0. That, I think? I hope that's a constant value. That would be nice. Is that on the floor? It's not. It needs to be a little bit further. Okay. It's minus 0.475. Is that on the floor? I can check if I remove the tag, then I can probably go and have a look. It's very close, but it's not. Okay. GP at S, still entity type equals parrot, limit equals 1, sort equals nearest. So I need to teleport it down a further 0.04. That's an interesting number. I have a feeling that's not a constant value, which does complicate things a little bit. Can that parrot fly in survival? No. Because it has no AI, because it's getting teleported to the player. So it has no AI, so it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. It still squawks, but it has no AI otherwise. Why have I got this still here? Oh no, I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I was going to teleport a further 0.04. So just grab a calculator. Minus 0.475 minus 0.04 is 0.515. 0.515. I do have a feeling this value will change for different mobs though, because I think different mobs raiding different entities have like a different offset, if that makes sense. Okay, let's give myself that tag again. Reload. So that still doesn't look like it's on the floor. Does it? Is it? No, it's still got that same value. Have I messed up? Huh. Okay. Wait, is that not changing it? Did I? That's interesting. Oh no, is that on the ground? I wonder if I'm going insane here. Let's have a look. It is. That's on the ground. Okay. So there is a slight issue that let's just kill that one for now. And let's do function, morph, let's become, should we become the Ender Dragon? Let's do that, why not? Oh. Okay. It does not seem to want to rotate very well. Look at that, it's a bit... Ender Dragon might just be a bit glitchy. Let's try becoming a... Blaze? Okay. That seems right. But as you can see, I'm still getting pushed by the Blaze. So what I need to do is I need to put... Oh, I can't see the screen. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. That's totally my bad. Sorry. Thank you for letting me know. I'm currently a Blaze. But as you can see, if I stop, I get pushed. So what I need to do is I need to create a team. And I need to add any morphed player and any morphed mob on the same team so that they don't push each other. If that makes sense. So let's do that. It does look quite cool, doesn't it? It's very... I think we might need to remove the Ender Dragon though, because it does seem a little bit buggy. Oh, look at that, because I'm getting pushed, I can like jump extra far. Look at that. Woo! Oh, that's a cool mechanic actually. I might be able to like use Entity Collision to do some cool things for like a map or something. That's a good thing to know actually. So if I... See if I... I don't know, let's I'm just messing about. Hold on. Because, do you see that? It's like pushing you a ton. Yeah, you pick up a load of momentum. That's cool. Okay. So let's add a team. Okay. What is it? Team, add, morph, mob. That's gonna get annoying. Hold on, can I like... I'll just do that. Great. Add morph mob. Okay, then I need to do team, modify, morph, mob. And I believe it's collision rule, yes. Push other teams. Okay, that's fine. And then whenever a player transforms, we need to make sure they are on the same team. Okay, that works. So if I just... well, for testing purposes, I'm going to join that team for now. Oh, I need to reload. I'm gonna join that newly created team for now. Oh, if I just stop getting pushed. Oh, so I can see myself. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Have I done something wrong here? Collision rule, push other teams. But I'm not pushing other teams. Okay, so, I guess, see, because I'm a team, I am invisible, right? Wow, this must have been hard to do. Also, hello. Hello, Outlaw. It's actually not been too bad. I've been able to generate a ton of it by, like, using Python and stuff, which is nice. Yeah, it's got a bit of weird behavior. Do you know what? I could actually keep it so that... Nah, that looks weird, doesn't it? You don't want to be able to see yourself. Nah, I'm gonna change that. So, team, modify, morph mob. Let's change it to... See friendly invisibly false. And now if I reload. There we go, I'm gone. I'm no longer transparent. Awesome. And now if I was to... It does look like it's doing it quite well, doesn't it? Look at that. Woo! It's working! Woo! I'm ablaze! Okay. Okay, so let's make sure that whenever I'm setting up this, I need to make sure they both join that team. So join... no, team... Oh, forgot to bring that up, sorry. Team, join, morph mob, add S. So this makes any of the mobs, or the fake mobs that are being teleported to us, join that team so that we don't push each other. So it's not good from first person, because I cannot make it invisible to you whenever you're in first person, unfortunately. But, you know, you can use F5. I think it's still more than usable, especially if you don't have hitboxes on. It's actually not that bad, but you can see it's tracking my position really well. It's got a little bit of delay, you can see, but it's a lot better than not using the area effect cloud thing. Okay, I'm asleep. Bye. No problem. Enjoy your sleep. Okay, so that's the next part done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, let's take a 5-minute break. So, you know, I'm going to grab another drink and stuff and get all set up. Just, you know, it's good to take a little break every now and again. Stretch my legs. I've also got like 3 broken toes right now, so that's fun. Good luck coding. Thank you. Right. Okay, we will be back soon. Be back in like 5 minutes. We shall return. Okay, I am back. I'm just gonna wait another minute because I did say 5 minutes. It should take a little break. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna stand for a full minute. I am now standing. Oh, my toes just cracked. Okay, it's not been 5 minutes, but I'm good to just continue, I think. Oh, let's move my mic. Okay. Okay, Coach Ream. Yes. Here we are. So, it is looking quite good. I do think it is. Did that glitch out for a sec? It's very quick to update actually, look at that. It's not instant, but it's pretty damn good, I think. So what if I become like a bigger mob? Let's give it a go, because that sounds fun. So let's function morph generated / spawn. Let's become a, I don't know, any suggestions? What sounds interesting here? Oh no, shulker should work actually. Granted a little bit weirdly. Yeah, okay, that is an issue. So different mobs have different offsets whenever they are riding an area effect cloud. But as you can see, it's quite unusual to get a shulker that looks like this, doesn't it? So you'd have to like really align yourself to the block. Ravager. Let's go with Ravager and then I'll do Enderman. What happens if I try to ride it? Does that... Wait, no, you can't do that. I might try that with a horse to see what happens. That does look quite cool. Like, do you still break blocks? You don't. I mean, they do have no AI. But I can code that in manually. I'll probably like give different mobs like different abilities. Okay. I am still getting pushed by it actually, you seen that? That's interesting. I thought I fixed that, but I am getting pushed. You can see that. I'm moving when I'm not touching the keyboard. I'll quickly try Enderman, then I'll go and fix that issue. See what's going on there. Okay. Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't consider that some mobs look different whenever they ride an entity. So this is definitely a strange sight to see, isn't it? What I might need to do is I'll need to, for these type of mobs, I might need to not use the area effect cloud, which they're riding. But that looks strange, doesn't it? Look at that. Like, oh, what happens if I go in water? I'm pretty sure nothing, because it has no AI. This is a perfectly normal sight to see, isn't it? You know, if you see this in your, if you ever see this in a river, I wouldn't complain. It just looks... What is that? What is that? Okay. Anyway, let's get back to productivity, shall we? Right. I'll need to fix that. That's fine. I will fix that. So, in fact, no, I do want to also try a horse to see how that works. Because I have a feeling that could cause an issue. Spawn horse. And if I click it, well, you know, I'm flying. Oh, it's even on rendering. Okay, so I'm going to need to fix that. Is there a way to make... The thing is, I still... Because I still want players to be able to ride it, because I think it would be really funny if you're playing with your friends, right? And like one of you's a horse, and then you just like start moving and they can't control it, because I think that would just be really funny. Having a horse, and like you're the one who's controlling it and not them. But I don't know how to prevent the player from riding it. I'm gonna add that to the document. Just as a noticed bug, because I'm not actually too sure how to fix it at the moment. So, raidable mobs do a glitchy thing. Awesome. So let's fix the bug about getting pushed, because that should not be happening. So if I become a generated / spawn, let's become a, I don't know, what we've not been, let's be a COD. Oh, yeah, okay, I definitely need to change the offset as well. So that's the two things I need to fix right now. So I need to fix it so that the mobs actually appear like they're on ground for all of them. And then I also need to fix the whole getting pushed, because I am getting pushed. So let's do team list. So there is 3 entities on it. That's interesting. Team modify, collision rule, push on team, push other teams. For horse glitch, yeah. Okay, that is interesting. What if I set it to never? Then it works. Okay, that's fine. So if I'll do that, that's fine. That's not a huge issue. I can do it like this, and then if I go back into here, so whenever I am giving them the team to join, no, that's it, I don't actually need to change anything. That's it. So now, that should get rid of the collision issues, but other entities should still be able to collide with me because the player still has a hitbox. Wait, so you're technically raiding the COD? No. Technically, there is an area effect cloud. If you don't know what that is, why did I type that? What's a lingering? So a lingering potion leaves an area effect cloud, and that's, see, you can see it has a hitbox. The one which, that line you're seeing underneath the fish here is an area effect cloud, and the COD is raiding that. And that allows it to update quicker. Just a bit of a bug, but it's a good workaround for that bug. So if I was to go in here, you know, it shrinks, and then eventually the area effect cloud goes. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So I fixed the push issue. So now I need to fix this whole issue about the mobs not being fully, like, there. I have a good fix for that actually in mind. Oh, sorry, I had this thing covering it up. See if you'd like, I can do this. Look, watch this. This might make it a bit nicer to look at. I can, like, lower the opacity. So, like, even if I lower it to, like, that. Do you prefer that? Or does that look worse? I have a feeling that might look a bit worse. Make the player already be readying something else for horse glitch. That would be good, except the mobs are getting teleported to the player. So, like, the player needs to still be able to move. So that makes that very difficult. I actually think that's worse. I'm going to reset it to what it was. I think... well, better. I'll set it to like that. Is that okay? That might be nicer. I'll go with that for now. Let me quickly... sorry. 1 sec. Delete that. Okay. So, let's fix this whole issue about the mobs being in the floor. So, what I need to do here is... set up. So, this is whenever... okay. Wait, as area effect cloud. So, whenever it is first summoned... is when we want to do this check. So I'm actually going to need to add commands in here. So I'm going to type it in here for now, and then I'll move it to the Python file to add it to all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do execute as... do I need to do that? In fact, you know what I can do? I can just make this run another function, and I'll call this one... that music feels a bit loud, doesn't it? It's not very fitting, it's a bit dramatic. I don't know, let's go here. Let's go with that. Okay. So instead of that, so I also want to do another function in here whenever one of these are ran. So let's create a function in here called fix fix position. Let's go with that. So in each of these, I also want to add a command at the end of each of those files. That still feels a bit loud, doesn't it? Is that just me? Let me know and I can turn it down. Or turn it up. I don't know. I'm hearing it different than you guys are, so yeah. Function morph mob slash fix position. So what I want to do here is I want to do execute, so fixes position, I guess. So execute store result in entity, no, score, in execute store result, the score in, that definitely feels a bit loud to me. I don't know. Let me know. I can fix it. Execute store result score in the score of area effect cloud. Why? Is there even any music? What is it? Just very quiet. It'll appear in a sec, I think. Okay. That does feel very quiet though. I don't know. Sorry. I'll turn it up a tiny bit. Let me know if that's too loud, too quiet. Do let me know. Okay, execute store result. Sorry, I kept getting sidetracked. Store result in the score, and I'm going to store it to the global scoreboard and run data get entity, all entities whose type equals Minecraft area effect cloud, whose tag equals morph new. Limit equals 1. Pos y, let's get it to a factor of 10,000. And let's do the same, but let's do it with, let's also do tag equals, oh, this music, I can never decide. I'll move back to that. Okay, sorry. Data get entity and type was 0. So tag also equals and what did I call it? Morph area effect cloud. Yes. And then I'm going to copy this and do the same, but I'm going to grab the Y position of the mob whenever they're first summoned. Okay. Then I'm going to do scoreboard players. I'm going to basically find the difference. Scoreboard players operation as mob Y minus the area mob Y CRT global minus the area effect clouds Y CRT global. Almost made the same typo twice. Global. So once I've removed that, so get difference. Get area effect cloud Y. Get mob Y, find difference, and then I want to store that difference in a scoreboard separately. So let's do that, I guess. So on reload, scoreboard, objectives, add morph, let's call it morph Y offset. Is that too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, the max is 15, I think. So let's do that. And then in here, I want to store that offset in the area effect cloud. So let's go back to where I was, fix position, and then I just want to clone that score, scoreboard players operation, CRT, as that. So as I want to store the score in the area effect cloud, which has just been summoned, and let's set that equal to the mob Y, which is the difference. Okay. So now, if I reload, go back into the game, kill all the other entities. Gotcha. Killed 96 entities. Nice. And then if I summon a new one. Did I update these? I did not. Hold on. I don't think I ran this. Oh no. New line. Then run that. And then I believe... is that it? Function. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Let's try that. Reload. Function. Morph. Generated. Spawn. And let's become a bee. Why not? So we should now have another objective called morph y offset, which is empty when it shouldn't be. Okay. Sure. So let's see. Is this getting ran? Oh, I forgot to bring that up. I'm just checking if one of the files is running. So if I do that, it is getting ran. Okay, so that is good. This function here is getting ran. Don't need that. Go away. So is area effect cloud? Are they both getting stored? Is that maybe the issue? Do you think you could ever make something like the origin mod? That would be cool. Probably, if I chose to. I don't know. I think it would kind of be pointless doing that, considering there is a mod which does it very well already. Okay. Let us have a look at global. Okay. So none of those have been stored, interestingly. Okay. Let's see what's going on here then. Oh! I see. I've used the wrong prefix. Ugh. I'm working on 2 projects at once. Well, not right now, but I have been working on this other project, and the prefix is CRT. That's why I keep getting confused. So now, if I kill the entities, and then summon them, Swan B. It's not. No, it's taking. I think bees are just very slow at updating rotation. That's interesting. Okay, that's fine. But has there been something good stored? So morph y offset. There is not still. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. So mob y. So did either of those appear on the global scoreboard? No. There's a lot of flickering going on there. See if I killed them. So no, they both had scores of 0, which is interesting. They probably should not be doing that. Fair enough, it's just I use Xbox so I can't play it. Yeah, I do get what you're saying. So tag equals morph. Those are the prefixes I've used, right? So whenever I'm summoning them, I'm giving it the morph area effect cloud and morph mob. Yep, that is right. Okay. So fix position. Execute store. Oh! I think I know what it is actually. Hold on. Yeah, I know what it is. This needs to happen before this. Because this function here removes the tag. And it needs that tag for that function. So that needs to be above. Yes. Wait. In fact, no. A better way to do this, because I think I still need that actually, is instead of in setup removing the new score, let's just remove the score in fixed position. So tag all entities, tag equals that. Tag all entities whose tag equals morph new, remove morph new. Okay, that should fix that, I think. So let's give that a go. Oh, rain. Disgusting. Okay, we have got values here, which is good. So morph y offset. So to a factor of 10,000. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, I think that works. So I'm going to remove the weather. Disgusting. Get rid of that weather. Okay, and then what I need to do is in here is instead of teleporting them down, instead what I need to do is I need to do execute store result in y offset, I guess. Store result y offset morph global store result score run data get entity at s pos 1 to a factor of 10,000. Then want to do scoreboard players operation that score there y offset, and I want to remove their own morph y offset, I think, and then I want to store that back in the entity. So execute store result entity at s pos 1, and I want to store their that score. So I need to store it as a double? What's your position stored in? Double? Yeah, I was right. Okay. Double, 1, no. So 10,000 is that right? Okay, hold on. So if I times that by 10,000, it should be 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Timesing by 10,000 adds 4 zeros. So I should only need to move this 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's right. Then let's grab the updated y offset score. Okay, let us give that a go. Okay, it's that just disappeared. I think I might have messed up the offset. Hold on. Generated spawn. Okay, interesting. Let's see what's happening here. 10,000 is 1 times 10 to the power 4, so 1 times 10 to the minus 4 is... Have I messed that up? Oh, so I need to get the... I'm getting the wrong entity. So mob y needs to grab the morph mob. Right? Let's try that. So I'm going to need to kill that one, because it's been messed up. And then if I do generated, spawn armor stand. Okay, this looks good. Is it offset? No. Okay. Data get entity, all entities, type equals armor stand, limit equals 1, whose sort is equals nearest. Let's grab their, is that 71.47, and if I do the same for the area effect cloud, $71. But it's got no Y offset stored there, which is odd. Okay. Store, so it gets their pos 1, takes off the Y offset, which is not being calculated correctly, I don't think. So I think in here, or where is it? Yeah? Let's see if that affects it. Okay. Kill all entities. Type isn't the player. Let's do that. Huh. So what is it taking its position as initially? So here. So yeah, there should be an offset of... Wait. The Y offset isn't getting stored to the Y offset scoreboard. Okay. Simple morph mod positive / if any mob. I'll be honest, don't know what that is. Not the language I'm using. That very well could work though. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. So this gets the difference. And then, sorry, I'm kinda not talking. My brain is whirling. So all the area effect clouds who are new, Y offset equals mob Y. Okay. And then in here, it's taking that Y offset and removing their... But they have no Y offset. What's going on here? So fixed position. So something wrong is going here, because it should be getting the area effect cloud's position, getting the mob's position. Morph global. So mob Y is 0. So it's not finding this mob. Data get all entities morph mob, tag equals morph new, limit is 1. That should exist, right? Let me add a command to see if it finds it. So that should say it. That should say the entity in chat if it is found. So it is. It is found. Okay. Huh. Get an area effect cloud. That is what I called it. Morph mob, morph new. I'm sure it is. Let's double check. Morph mob, morph new. Okay. Fixed position. Huh. What if I was to run this in chat now? So if I just did it as the mob instead of the new one, because they no longer have that new tag, then it gets it. Why is that doing that? Mob Y. Well, yeah, but then it should do mob Y minus the area effect clouds Y. So no, that could be 0. So Y offset is 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we should be doing is we should be grabbing the... Oh, whoops. We should be grabbing the area effect cloud, which is the bottom part, and then we should be grabbing the mob, which is raiding the area effect cloud's position. But this is failing. Unless they're being seen as the same thing. But they're not, because mob Y is getting set. So if I run this command, whenever they first get summoned, is it that when the first tick gets summoned, it has the same position, and then a tick after it changes? That might be it. Because see, when you look at this, it looks like it's getting summoned a little bit below, and then it's updating. That's interesting. So what I actually think I need to do is I need to do this a tick after it's been spawned. Okay. So what's the best way to do that? What is the best way to do that? I think that is what's causing the issue though, because look, it says... Well, the thing is, the Y offset should be 0. So why is it getting set to that? Well, no, the actual Y offset, which is stored in the entity, is 0. Why is there so many? Why is there so many? There should only be 1, right? Okay. Interesting. Debugging is a thing which needs to happen. It is a bit of a pain, but it happens. So the Y offset here is 0 when it shouldn't be. So I think the issue is that this needs done a tick after it's been summoned. So I guess in here, it gives it the new tag, and then I should give it a... Maybe I need to count how long it's been alive. I could do that. And then whenever that count is 1, or whenever that count is 2, it's been alive for 2 ticks. So if I go back into tick, this runs as player, which runs all of this as the mob. So as mob, so no, that's running as the mob. We want to add to the area effect cloud. So fix Y offset. Okay. Okay, so in here, I want to... There's an issue with the offset, so this needs to be a tick later. So what instead I need to do is I need to do this. Scoreboard players add to AS. I'm going to need another scoreboard. That's fine. On reload, let's add Morph, and this one's going to be called alive time, I guess, or let's call it alive. That just counts how long they're alive. Okay, in here, add as Morph alive 1. Also, so count how long existed in world. Let's do that there. And then as mob, want to do a similar thing. Actually, the same thing. Hello, Ariane. Hello, hello, hello. Count how long existed in the world, so adds 1. So now, in theory, if I set... Oh, I need to reload. But then if I set this scoreboard, slash, scoreboard objective set display sidebar to morph... What did I call it? I called it alive. Why is that not getting added? Did I mess up? Oh, that's a bit silly. Okay, then let's try to set the scoreboard to see if it counts how long it's been alive, which it should. It does not. Okay, interesting. So as that, oh, adding to the wrong score. So in there. Sorry, I forgot to bring that up. I basically just changed it so that was that when it should have been that, and that was the same case here. Okay, back into the game. Hello, Eddie Power. How are you doing? So if I reload, scoreboard, objective, set to sidebar, morph, alive. There we go. That's counting. Oh, it's already on the sidebar. That's counting how long it's alive. So I need to do this check. Well, actually, so this should only. So I need to check first. Execute if the score of Morph alive matches more than 1. I'm doing good. How about you? You know, doing alright. Had a bit of a trying to fix a problem we had here. If the score of a S alive matches more than 1, so okay. So if it matches more than 1, teleport. And then in here we want to do a very similar thing. So actually in here what I need to do is I need to check for when the mob, so I need to execute if the score of this mob has been alive for 1 tick, then I want to run this command. So this makes sure that it should only do it a tick after it's been summoned, right? Is this going to be a public data pack? Yes, it will be. I will. Oh my god, I've not had this on the screen. I'm sorry. It will be public. Yes. So where was I? All I did here was basically just I've basically just made it so it only should run the whole thing about getting the position and how much it needs to get teleported down to fix that gap a tick after it's been summoned. So let's see if it worked. Hello, Grace. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think I've messed up somewhere. Look at that. It's not even updating. I think I might have an error in the log. I don't. Okay. What's happened here? Oh, I see. That should be more than 1. But then, if it matches 1, is when we need to do the run, the whole fixed position thing. So function, this, morph, mob, fixed position. So in here, it fixes the position by grabbing how long did it take you to learn to Minecraft code? I mean, I've learned bits and pieces over, like, the period of, like, 5 years. I don't really have... I wasn't someone who sat down and was like, I'm going to learn commands. I just kind of slowly learned over 5 years from just kind of interest and looking at YouTube videos and be like, I wonder if I could do that. Looking up and be like, oh, okay, oh, I can do that. And then just kind of making connections and eventually kind of working it out. So, to get to the point where I am now, it's been 5 years. But it doesn't need to take that long at all. Okay. So this gets the area effect cloud, but the thing is they don't have that new tag anymore. So how am I going to differentiate these ones? What gets ran first? So as player, does it as area effect cloud, and then as mob. So what I'll tell you what I can do is remove tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag all entities whose tag equals morph morph, I don't know, fix y, remove that tag. And then in here I want to do as area effect cloud is when their score is 1, I want to add it when it's exactly 1. Execute if the score matches exactly 1. Run tag at s, add that. Add tag after 1 tick. And then in here, want to do the same thing. Do as mob. And then I want to do same thing here. If it matches 1, I want to tag at s, add that. I can do it here. In fixed position. I can add that. So tag at s, add more fix y. So then in here, instead of checking for that, we check for these. Oh no, I can actually remove the tag in there, so I don't actually need to do it here. Here? Where is it? Go on, where are you? There you are. Okay. Progress. Let's see what's happening now. So it's updating rotation again, that's good. Slash function morph generated spawn. Let's become a chicken, why not? Oh, that looks like it worked. Although the chicken isn't... Interestingly, the chicken's legs aren't moving. The chicken's legs normally... I feel like they normally move, right? Yeah, they definitely do. Okay. So what's going on there? Let's see. Is it that the fact that they have no AI? See if I don't really want to remove that though, because that could cause issues. Yeah, that doesn't quite look right, does it? Does that happen with other mobs as well? So function, morph, generated, spawn, I don't know, let's become a cave spider. Yeah, their legs aren't moving. What's causing that? I hope it's the no gravity tag, because that's an easy one to remove. Let's hope it is. Let's try removing the no gravity tag. Maybe that's what's causing them to not fully update. Okay, ran that. Back into the game. So I need to kill that. Resummon. Okay, that is not looking great. Is anyone else confused? Sorry, I've not been very vocal about what I'm doing here. Basically, I've just managed to fix a bug that makes sure whatever you transform to is actually on the ground. So if I become something else, let's say I become a horse, then it fixes it so it's like in the right position, so it's on the ground. But look, their legs aren't moving. Is that because of the no AI tag? I really hope it isn't. What happens if I remove no AI? Okay. It's just not moving. Why is that? Usually whenever you teleport things to you, they move. If it does give it slowness, that's cool. Ronick, I have a question. Yeah, fire away. You don't need to ask the question. You can just ask the question. Don't worry. Why are you making things that are already there? I do know what you mean. I think I've had a bit of research into what Morph Datapacks exist for Java, and I don't know, I feel like I can do it in maybe a more slick way, not to like put them down at all, because there's like some really great data packs, but sometimes data packs are just more convenient than mods. Like I could pop this on a server, you don't need to install anything, and you can just join. I think that's the thing that I like about data packs. So I do know what you mean about like creating things which already exist, but I don't know, it's fun, and people find it useful. So yeah, I am looking to make an original map soon, which would be fun because I've been wanting to make a map for a while. I just haven't really sat down and done it yet. I've kind of got an idea though. Like when I was making that dash mechanic, that's what that was for. That dash mechanic didn't turn out as smooth as I hoped, so I might not use it, but we'll see. So, what is going on with these mobs not moving? Because that's pretty inconvenient, I'll be honest. It doesn't look the best. Or do you know what it might be? It might be because like this horse is riding an area effect cloud, and then whenever something's riding, it doesn't update its moving. Of course it wouldn't. So hold on. So the reason I've got it riding an area effect cloud, right, is because it makes it update more smoothly. If I didn't have that, the horse would look like it's lacking behind. I mean things that are already made probably by some different people. What do you mean? Yeah, I think that's what I got from your first message. I mean things that are already made by different people. Yeah, it's fun, people find them useful, and it's, I don't know, it's different. There are Morph data packs out there, but they're quite limited. Like a lot of them don't have every mob, and that's something I want to do. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a fun project, why not? So I think I'm actually going to have to change this. See, look, it still eats. It's just its legs doesn't move. I don't know if there's a way to make a mob's legs move. I have a feeling no. What if I execute as the horse? It's a bit of a stab in the dark, let's see. At that S, and I try to teleport it. It won't be able to teleport because it's writing another entity. Would that make it move? What if I made it move, like, forward? Okay. So I actually think I'm going to sacrifice this raiding area effect cloud thing for just teleporting the mob. So it will mean it's a little bit more delayed. But it also does simplify a lot of this code. It was something I'd like to do because it makes it look a little bit more smooth. Like, see right now, it's pretty much exactly where I am at each time, which is cool. But it's not necessary, so I'm gonna need to fix that. So it was a cool idea. It kind of worked in theory, but if it doesn't make mobs' legs move, it kind of ruins the point. And the mob, oh, I've gotten the horse. It kind of ruins the point because it doesn't fool anyone if their legs aren't moving, even if it's more accurate to your actual position. Okay. So I actually don't need to fix their position anymore. I actually just want to summon the mob themselves. This is going to be a ton easier, actually. Well, kind of. It does kind of mean a lot of the work I've done has been made pointless, but hey, that happens. So summon an entity who's... There's one dislike, and I think it's a 2-year-old who doesn't know a single thing about what you're doing. People can dislike if they'd like. It's up to them. I mean, I'd prefer not, but you know, it's fair enough, I guess. Not much you can do about it. Tag equals morph, new mob setup. So let's run this. So Minecraft entity, no, I need to do that. Okay, that's probably fix those errors. Oh, I see. Yes, okay. There we go, that's all them errors gone. So now all we need to do is it runs the setup thing and gets our ID and joins that. That's perfect. So all we need to do now is as player, that does all that. If entity is morphed, go mob as player. Give invisibility, do that. Store their rotation, don't need to do that anymore. Find entity with the same ID as player, F score of that. Instead of doing that, we just want to teleport at S to the nearest player with the tag of that, because that's the only, it like does it by ID. So execute as, there we go. Remove the tag, so I don't actually need that anymore. Wait, what was that one I just removed? Don't need that, don't need that. TP at S to that. Don't need that, don't need that. That's simplified at least. I don't need fixed position anymore. All that, pointless. Got on the horse. So I am going to kill all these mobs. And let's see if it now has kind of fixed itself, and let's see if it works. It does not. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. So this runs the command mob/setup as the newly summoned mob. Okay, so in here, it joins the current search ID. Yep. So I believe it still does have the same ID. Scoreboard player sets the morph ID. So it does still have the same ID. That's good. So it's something to do with the teleportation. So as player, instead of only searching for an area effect cloud, I should search for, that's too zoomed in. I'm going to search for any mob which has the morph mob. There we go. That should fix it. So as we can see, it is a little bit more delayed about my movement. So like, but look, the legs are moving, so that's good. But whenever I move, it's a little bit delayed. You can see, like I move, it moves a little bit after. It can be like a 5 to 20 tick delay. It's a little bit of a pain, but what happens if I try to write it? Um. Okay. I will need to find a way to stop players from doing that. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So that is working. So I can now, like, transform into anything. And this will work on multiplayer as well, which is great, because I've got a whole ID system on the go. So let's spawn a... What should I transform into? A piglin brute. There we go. So, like, it does... To another player, it still looks convincing. It's just... To you as the player... I mean, I guess it kind of makes it so whenever you move, you see a bit better. In first person, but... It should really be in third person for the majority of this. For the best experience, I think. Or maybe not, it depends. Depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to blend in, it probably makes more sense to do third person. But that works well. Okay, what time is it? 20 past 5. How long have I been going for? Let's have a look. Almost 3 hours. Whew. But we got through quite a lot. That's good. So we've got, like, I can just... Do you know what I think I do need to do? I need to remove the Ender Dragon from this list, because the Ender Dragon glitches out. Because if I try it again as the Ender Dragon, I'm pretty sure it doesn't want to comply. So if I do that, function morph generated /spawn /Ender Dragon. Yeah, it's just very glitched. What about the wither? Does the wither work? It does. Okay, that's good. Ender Dragon. Okay, and let's also kill this wither. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more thing before I end this. I am going to create the system that, like, unmorphs you, if that makes sense. So... Actually, what I should probably do first is I should make it so that when you run any of these, so in this generate file, I actually want to add another command right here. So I want to write tag as add, let's call it morph, and let's call it morphed. Why not? That works. And let's add a new line. That should do that for each of those spawn files. Indeed it has. They now have the morph tag. Nice. And then if I then go into here as player, I then want to as player here. There we go. So if they are in a morphed form as the player, mob tag s add morph current player. Okay, that seems to work, I think. So if I go back into the game, if I clear my invisibility and stuff, if I then go morph generated and become something simple like a bat. There we go. I think that works. Yeah, I've become invisible. So now let's add a function that so like unmorph, let's call it. Forgot to click F12. Unmorph. Definitely not a word, but we need to just do tag tag as remove morphed. So let's remove tag. Okay, try and do that. So then I also want to do mob. I want to remove that tag, and I also want to kill the mob. I can do that. So schedule, where is it? As player. I've done it somewhere else in this. Is it there? Yes. So I just want to basically copy that plop it in here. Oh, I need to also do the that. Pop it in there. So this gives so it removes their tag. It sets the search ID to player score. Okay, and then executing as every mob if their score matches the current player. So I also need to tag add current player tag. So tag at s add morph current player. How will you stop the player from taking the drops of the mob? I will do that in a sec. I've got an idea for that. So I can actually summon them without a loot table. That is a thing I can do. But I'm probably just going to teleport them into the void and kill them. Because that makes more sense, I guess. Or it'll be more slick. So, so let's mob as kill. It's going to kill the mob. Unmorph. Kills relevant mobs. So instead of teleporting, I want to do function. Mob. And then I want to do mob kill. And I want to do TP at S to like... Well, I guess if I'm going to make this work in 1.17, I need to teleport it to like -100 in the world, because the world height changed. So teleport down and kill at S. So now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to quickly pop up MC Stacker, because it's very useful, and I'm going to quickly create, in fact I can show you this by going like that. Aha, here we are. If I then do /summon, I can create an, I never remember the syntax for this, so let's grab like a bat and let's give it a loot table. Death loot table. Just do that, something which is never going to happen. I can copy that, go back to that, and I can make sure whenever they are spawned initially that they have that death loot table. They also have a death time of 19s, I believe it is. Okay, so then kill, so unmorph there. I think this might do it. Wait, what's going on with my Minecraft window? Is it looks offset, right? Hope it hasn't been like that for too long. Bro, you left our bedrock on the way. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I know, I'm sorry. It's just Java has so much more possibilities. It makes a lot more sense moving forward for me to create more and create more interesting things. So reload, I can then become any mobs. Let's say I want to become, oh, I've got the menu up, sorry. So let's become a, I don't know, let's become a cow? That's a bit boring. Come on, let's find something better than that. Let's become a fox. Yes, look at that. That's nice. Okay. And then what I want to do is, if I want to unmorph, I do, the player won't need to type this is just mainly for testing. So if I do the unmorph, I need to clear my invisibility instantly. I forgot about that. Let's add that there. Clear, invis, effect, clear as. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's become a fox. Let's not become a fox. So you do actually see it like die for like 1 second. Can you actually teleport entities that low? You can. Okay, I'm dead. Awesome. I want to be in a flower forest. Okay. And then if I try it again, let's become a fox again. There we go. If I unbecome a fox, I'd ideally not like to have the death appear. Did that work? I don't think the death appeared. Is it appearing? It seems quite instant. Okay. Let me just double check I am still doing that weird thing. So, as player, and just any mob that has been morphed. Okay. That does seem to work. So that's quite a good amount of progress. We've got the whole system for turning into any mob just here by typing that command. Oh, do you know what I'm actually going to do as well while I'm here? In here, I also want to unmorph the player first. Tag, so function morph mob / unmorph before they morph again. So this should make it that if I become a fox, oh, they are not getting killed. Okay, I think, oh, I never ran that. Okay. Unknown. Okay, I've clearly made a mistake here. Whoa, okay. Oh, new line. That'll fix that. Ta-da. And then, so many foxes. Oh, is it still not working? Oh, I never updated it, did I? Okay. We're getting there. Okay. Spawn fox. There we go. It does kind of look like it's appearing for like a tiniest bit, but I think that's okay. So I'm a fox, and then I can become a cow. I can become a cod. I can become... Yeah, it is definitely showing the death. A pufferfish. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Okay. So I will have more in-depth ones of these for like each type of horse, for example. But I can currently become any mob, and this works in multiplayer flawlessly because it has a whole ID system, which is good. This definitely feels odd, but it works. Well, it doesn't feel odd. I think it's just the delay is a little bit off-putting from like when you move and the polar bear catches up. Like, it is a little bit strange, but it's acceptable. It won't affect people whenever they see you. That's the important thing. Okay. I could probably keep continuing, but it's getting quite late, or I've been going for a long time. Yeah, it's pretty much been 3 hours now. Wow. I think that went quite well though. I think that's been interesting. It was nice to use a little bit of Python. Oh, I think I do need to remove the Ender Dragon because I worked out that is very much broken. So if I then do that, it shouldn't exist any. Oh, I need to run it. Run the Python script. Reload. Reload. And then I shouldn't be able to come. I shouldn't be able to. Oh, because it doesn't delete old files. Okay, that's fine. I'll just delete all these. Removing all those files. It's loading. Awesome. And then if I generate them again using the Python script, instantly appear. Very nice indeed. And then reload. And I think I'm all set. I think we're all good. I shouldn't become an Ender Dragon anymore, or I shouldn't have the option. When you add mob variants, you should add baby forms. That is a very true thing I didn't think of. I'll do that. So there's like, whenever I create the menu, I'm going to need to have like certain mobs which have sub-menus, which is fine. For example, you could have a horse, but I think you can have like different types. That's not what it is. I can't remember the data tag, but there is different types. So that'll be something. That's probably something to do for next time. I kind of want to keep doing this on stream rather than working it in my own time, because I think it would be cool to have a project which I can say, yeah, it's done all live. But yeah, I think that's me going to finish up for now. Thank you all for being here. It's very much appreciated. I think we were quite productive. There wasn't as many bugs. I remember the last time I did this, or whenever I did the dash mechanic, I basically got stuck on one bug for like an hour. That didn't really happen here. I did end up removing quite a lot of the code I did make about the area effect clouds, but hey-oh, that's kind of what has to be done sometimes. That's what happens when you don't... Well, sometimes you just can't... you can't predict things which are going to be issues. So, yeah, anyway. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you. Bye! If I now end stream. Here we go.